Welcome to day one of Targa Tasmania. We're at lunch break at Sheffield. I'm Brendan Reeves, driving for Mazda Motorsport. The car's been going really good this morning. We had a little issue with the handbrake at the start of the last stage, locked on, but we got that off and still cleared the stage. But there's a few clouds about, anything could happen this afternoon, so we'll keep up and see how we go.
So we're wondering how close is too close, and obviously by the stone chips here, old Closey was a bit too close to us. We caught him in Paluna, so once he seen us, he actually took off and didn't hold us up at all. But we were sort of copping a few stones and bits and pieces from him that was laying on the road, and yeah, so I reckon he owes us a beer for this one.
We had a look in the mirror and I saw him coming, so I cracked the whip a bit more and sort of thought, well, I reckon I'll have a go at staying ahead of him, and I don't think we held him up, but he crossed a couple of seconds astern of us, so no, that was good. It was pretty daunting to see a couple of laser beams in your rear vision mirror.
We got an interesting start to the day. We arrived and found our windscreen had been stickered over, courtesy of Mr. Stuart Benson and Mr. Mark Perry of Octagon. They decided that Steve had actually gone a little bit too quick around prologue yesterday and thought they might slow him down. But other than that, no, it was a very tame day for us out there.
Yeah, we had a pretty good day. Bit of a interesting first stage there. Sort of overshot one of the first right threes and went forward, had to back up and start heading back down the road again. This afternoon it sort of started to rain pretty heavily, so it was interesting coming up to that crest. We came across that a little bit funny, and the second one we came across that even worse and sort of landed a little bit in the gravel on the side.
I think we've had a pretty good run, just getting used to the car through the fast turns, but we've got the short ones and the tight ones sort of there.
Probably where we expected, and learned a lot with the car, learned where the tyre pressures were at with it, and experimented in the wet, and we know what it's going to do in the wet, so it sort of sets us up for the rest of the week. We're just getting more confidence in the car.
First day was quite interesting. We have a intermittent blip that happens when we're accelerating out of a tight corner. So we've had 2 stages of dealing with that, and then the third stage today we lost our brakes. Very unusual for the GDR to slip slide around, but we had nothing till the end, so we had 3 Ks of hooning, I would call it.
Oh, no brakes.
Okay, 9 left. Plenty of time, still got 30 seconds. 8 right, straight over.
Had a good run today.
We did.
Yeah, only a few issues, but.
Well, yeah, I know. But considering we haven't driven for 5 years.
No.
Last time I drove you off a cliff. We had some problems with the ECU and oxygen sensor. But the funny one that came up, it started to say you should take a rest break. Yeah. So it's saying please consider taking a rest.
So we almost pulled over and had a short break.
Yeah, that was good.
We had a little excursion down off the road into a small grassy ditch. Unfortunately, got stuck there just because of the the low car in the wet grass. But look, Matt's doing a really good job. We're coming back, and there's still a long way to go.
Here we are at the end of day 1, Targa Tasmania 2012. The Hankook Evo 10 is going all right, actually. We're 2 seconds in front of the 4-wheel-drive showroom category, so we're just going to try and keep pushing and keep working those Hankooks as hard as we can.